A Princess of Mars by Edgar Rice Burroughs.
Complete Chapter 1 on the Arizona hills.
I am a very old man. How old I do not know. Possibly I am 100, possibly more. But I cannot tell, because I have never aged, as other men. Nor do I remember any childhood, so far as I can recollect. I have always been a man of about 30. Yet I feel that I cannot go on living forever. That someday I shall die the real death from which there is no resurrection. Because of this conviction, I have determined to write down the story of the interesting periods of my life and of my death. My name is John Carter. I am better known as Captain Jack Carter of Virginia. I spent nearly a year prospecting in company with another Confederate officer, Captain James K. Powell of Richmond. On March 3, 1866, Powell and I packed his provisions, and bidding me goodbye, he mounted his horse and started down the mountainside. I happened to glance casually across the valley, and was much surprised to note 3 little dots in about the same place I had last seen my friend. I armed myself, and catching my saddle horse, started down the trail taken by Powell. They were the tracks of unshod ponies, 3 of them, and the ponies had been galloping. About 9 o'clock the moon was sufficiently bright for me to proceed. I urged my horse onward at a most dangerous pace. The little stretch of level land was white with Indian teepees, and there were probably 1,000 red warriors. I pulled out my revolver, charging down upon an entire army of warriors. Under the clear rays of the Arizona moon lay Powell, his body fairly bristling with the hostile arrows. I made a dash for the opening to the pass, pursued with imprecations, arrows, and rifle balls. My horse entered a defile which led to the summit of the range, and not to the pass. It is probable I owe my life to this fact. I got off the horse and laid Powell's lifeless body on the cave floor, staring at his cold, dead body, still in shock at what had just occurred. I knew the moment of grief would be brief, only a few minutes to mourn my fallen friend, before the Apache death squad discovered their error and retraced their steps to hunt along my true trail. I had to abandon Powell's body at the cave entrance and explore within. The cave was moderately spacious, bearing clear traces of recent human presence and habitation. I started toward the opening, only to reel drunkenly against a side wall, and from there slip prone upon the floor.
The end of Chapter 1.